The 3 Ps: be persistent, be professional, and be patient. Those are probably the 3 most important things that one should know, whether you're a diverse supplier or you're a supplier diversity professional, because the suppliers have to interact with all of us on a regular basis, and we have to interact and advocate on their behalf inside of our own organizations, and we have to have the exact same 3 Ps that they would have coming to us. We have to have that with our counterparts internally so that we can get them to understand the value that introducing a new supplier at the right time could bring. What frustrates me most about suppliers in general, and it doesn't even have to be diverse suppliers, it can be anyone that's new trying to enter into the Ford space, but one of the things that frustrates me the most is, let's say, the constant, I sent you an email, you never responded. And then they respond again with another email from the first one that they did. And next thing you know, you have 20 chains of an email that you didn't get a chance to respond to. And that could be the first time you actually saw the email. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can easily have 120 emails unread in my box at any given point of the day. And so it's that me first type of attitude that kind of loses professionalism there. And I think that people need to keep that in mind, that be conscious of the fact that you're not the only one out there knocking on the door. And then another thing that frustrates me the most is when suppliers really don't know how they can benefit or bring value to Ford Motor Company. If you don't know, how am I supposed to know, right? So it's so important for a company as complex as Ford Motor Company to understand, what is your value proposition? What do you bring to the table, so that I know the right players to introduce you to, and so that I can actually spend the time asking you the right questions to get to that right person to then facilitate an introduction. You get a chance to see creativity and innovation flood every part of what you do. When people come from different backgrounds, from different origins, from different thought processes, you get the best of the best. You really do. If you think about something, like if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you can have your grandmother's recipe for macaroni and cheese, and it's so good and it's so good, but then you taste somebody else's, like, who would have thought to put lobster with macaroni and cheese? How about that, right? So when you think about when you have that opportunity to change something and make it better, that's really what diversity is about, making it better. A success story that I would like to share is one that we had with a woman-owned business who participated in one of our developmental programs that we offer, and it's called Mentor Me. And what we do with Mentor Me is we select diverse businesses, and you don't even have to be one of our current suppliers, but we offer this through the Michigan Minority Supplier Development Council, and you can apply for a mentor session, and we will pair you with industry experts, whether it's in our company or other corporations, under the area of your selecting. So we had a woman-owned business that applied, and she got it, and she was paired up with one of our executives, and through her mentorship, she was able to share what she does, and we were able to find her an opportunity based upon her ability to express exactly what her expertise was, and also to express where her expertise was not, right? She was not afraid to ask for help in these areas so that she could be successful. What ended up happening is now she's actually a supplier. She followed up. She was professionally persistent and very patient, and over time she was able to develop the relationship that she needed to be able to find the entry point into Ford Motor Company, and I'm very happy to say that she is now one of our women-owned businesses. We talk about the importance of forging relationships, but this one I want to talk about is more about your brand speaking for itself. You know, I come from the city of Detroit, so street credit is everything, right? And so your reputation in the industry is so important. Within days now, we have a new minority-owned business that we're going to be working with on one of our huge projects that I'm so excited about. They didn't have to really forge a relationship to get there. It's, okay, who do we know that can do this job? And this name started popping up over and over and over again. And we're like, who is this supplier? Why are we doing business with them? And sure enough, we met with them, and we're ready to go ahead and sign them as a supplier. So as important as professionalism and persistence and patience is, your brand is even more important, and you do have to do that work as well. Word of mouth. right? That's marketing 101, right? Word of mouth is so powerful. And so this company has built their brand based upon what they do, and people know about it. So when the unique opportunity came up, and again, it's an area that we haven't touched before, right? So how do we go out and start looking for that other than word of mouth? And also touching with the different advocacy databases that we have, but that word of mouth is so much more powerful than a database. I'm telling you, they didn't even have to come looking for us, we went looking for them based upon that, what I call street credit, right? Because their brand was so strong that we were able to go to them, and now we're able to make them one of our suppliers.